In this video, we're going to talk about HTML black level elements and HTML inline elements. Most HTML elements are defined as either black level or inline elements. Um, some examples of inline elements would be things like this image tag right here. Other things might be if I were to bold some text or add a strong tag or even a link tag. The way those work is that you can see, even in this example, I have a link tag or a link set up right here, and then I have an image right next to it, and it doesn't automatically break to the next line. So, as opposed to block level elements, which we can actually use to maybe organize our page a little bit more. Some block level elements that we might think about would be, for example, like this H1 tag, or even like the paragraph tags, where when we add this paragraph tag to this paragraph, it added an extra line and created the block, just like we would think of a block level element. In this video, I want to focus on divs and spans. These are ways that we can organize our tags with both block and inline elements. A div is a block level element that we can use to organize different elements of our page, create containers, and then create additional divs to apply styles and organize other content on our page. So I added an opening div tag right here at the top of my page, and I'm going to add a closing div tag at the end. In one of the later videos, this is going to actually act as our container for all our content, but I'm just going to organize it right now as a div. The next div I'm going to add is going to be just around our text. So I'm going to add one more additional div around our text area and close that div off. Something I haven't begun to do yet is start to indent my divs and my tags a little bit more. This is just a nice way to kind of keep our code organized. So if I highlight all this and just tab it in, it'll be a little bit easier, it'll be a little bit easier to see that this is where this div starts. And then let me add in a return right here. I'm going to add in a div right around my link right here, and I'm going to add in one more div around my image. Let me save that, and I'm just going to go ahead and indent this just so we can get it organized, and then once again hit return. Remember, the returns won't affect the content off the page, and then save that. So if I refresh my page, you can see that since it is a block level element, it has put these on different lines. So the link tag that I wrote right here is on a different line than the image, and before it was on the same. We'll continue on with this in future videos and add styles and make our site look exactly how we want to. I just want to briefly mention inline elements. An inline span tag, and so if I was going to write a span tag, it would look something like this. Span, and then I will end that at the end of the sentence and just end the span tag. This allows me to, like I said, with inline elements, apply styles just to this line, and so I'm not going to get an additional break with it. Other things to think about is that this could be a nice way to apply CSS. Since I haven't added any styles to this, we see no changes on the page when I refresh it. But for example, once we get moving with CSS, I can change the color of just a sentence. I can make it maybe a little thinner or thicker with with the type. I can pretty much do anything with the CSS and just apply it strictly to the sentence, as opposed to if I was adding that style to a div, it would apply it to everything within that div.